Hello! You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Okay, I know this is gonna cut a little short, but things are about to be getting up pretty quick. So please enjoy. Thank you. Boy, that battle was still continuing. On and on and on. It felt like there was no end to this. Not even one single bit. This made Ben quite bored. How do they even continue to fight like this? It's like they don't have any breaks. However, Sylver was still piped up. Ooh, I don't know. They got a lot of energy. Hey, and also maybe you is taking about those pills of two of them. That's when Taylor asked, "What pills?" Oops. Yeah, Narumi managed to tell me about that part, but I think I forgot. Tell us what exactly? So Sylver had to explain about the whole pill thing. And also the side effects of it. You see, if you take them all, you'll become like a god, but sadly, the downside, I don't think that would be successful if somebody was that stupid enough to take them all. Your organs would erupt, sadly. This made Ben shocked. Let me get this straight. They're hitting up on these. Well, they're only taking 2. It's like taking your vitamins. But more, extreme. Taylor couldn't believe it. That could cause a lot of side effects if you take them all. But taking 2, maybe that's a safe bet. But why take 2 of them? That's gonna cause great damage. I can't believe it. Whoever came up with this was really dumb. Yeah, they were, but it's the only way to increase your power. But also, if you take too much of that, that is going to cause a lot of problems. Ben couldn't help but feel annoyed. And yet they still try to do it. I bet you're guilty of taking drugs before. Ben just rolled his eyes. I've never taken any, but when I was a teenager, I managed to sneak a little bit of something. A little poison. Poison, you mean like alcohol? That's the term you mean, yes. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not. I know how your mind thinks. You're very literal. I don't blame you for that. And I don't disappoint. But any case, I want to let you know something. Whatever the hell you're going through, don't ever forget, no matter who you are, what you are, I'm always going to support you to the end, no matter what. So don't you dare doubt me or anyone else. And if you do get caught, fine. But that's not going to stop me from supporting you. Because you got so much potential. And you have fallen into the wrong crowd, but I understand. But your dark past doesn't give you an excuse. So you can do things right. I know you can. Those people I heard about, it was all you. I managed to dig up research, and it was you. That's how I managed to find out. That's how I managed to find out how your link to Dirge, and all of a sudden, these troubled people who have went through unfortunate things in their life, but you gave them a second chance. I understand, but that's my whole point. That's why I believe you're a good person. After what you did to these people, maybe they didn't ask for it, but still, you gave them something. Ben just seemed dismissive. Oh, please. Come on. Nobody else helped you out, right? Just then, there was a door close. "Beauty, it's good to see you. You're a little late now, aren't you?" Suddenly, he heard footsteps, but he didn't look up, but he felt someone grazed his shoulder with their fingertips. He shoved his shoulder away. "I told you not to..." But he stopped. Sylver looked surprised. It was a woman with short hair, curly, but she had a bit of a forlorn look on her face. Ben's face went hard. "Deborah?" he greeted. "Hello, Ben. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you." Ben just crossed his arms. "What do you want from me?" "Look, I understand you're angry at me because, I was the one that used to bully Ophelia. I understand you're upset. I can't change the past, and I'm trying to do better. Trying to do better. Trying to do better when she's going off, and so are her children. You realize what's at stake here, right?" "Yeah, I do. But listen to me." "I don't want to listen to this anymore, Deborah. You're on your own here." I'm sorry, I just can't. This whole world is going to war against her and her monsters. And all you came here to tell me is to just stop this and turn myself in. That's not what I came here to tell you. I received a message from Ophelia. What does she want me to know? Tell me that," Ben demanded. Deborah sighed. "It's gonna be hard for you to hear, but she's surrendering." "What?" "She's ending it. I managed to reveal myself, and she found out the truth that I was the one that helped her. And she didn't even know it was me. And now she found out, and now she suddenly is making peace. And I believe she's gonna end this war." "You managed to tell me this? Also, I believe you have a visitor. She's right there." Sylver looked up. "Liz!" Deborah then said, "Sorry, I have to go. I'll leave you two." Taylor looked up nervously and stood up. Ben looked frightened. "Who are you?" he demanded. "Your adversary. Your worst nightmare." "My name is Lizzie Days." That's when Taylor squinted his eyes, but his eyes widened in terror. "No, I remember you. You're the one that had that parasite inside of me." "Yes," Lizzie replied, finishing for him. This made Ben on edge as he said, "Why have you come here?" "I want to talk to you. I am not here to torment you, so listen to what I have to say, okay? You made me into this. But also, at the same time, I now understand your reasons. And also, I came to tell you some bad news. You know the little girl by the name of Willow, right? Well, she's dead." Ben got angry. "You lie!" he cried. However, Lizzie looked pained as she pulled out a picture. And then she held it out. There was her lifeless body. Willow's body was lifeless. She looked at peace for some reason. And then the next photo was of her ashes. Ben was shocked. No, this can't be happening," he said in a choked up voice. Lizzie looked pained herself as she said, I'm sorry. The effects of that new form while she was fighting took her to the extreme, and it was too much for her body, and she asked me to kill her. Do you want to see on there? Ben was reluctant, but he agreed. Lizzie played out the memory, and it showed of Lizzie feeling damage from the control of her new body. She remarked that she managed to get her revenge. However, at the same time, she begged Lizzie to kill her. Lizzie was reluctant. She said that all of the things she went through, she shouldn't have to die like that. But Willow cried and said, I don't know what to do. I just want to be free. I just want to go to heaven and be happy. Just end this for me, please. Lizzie was in tears, and she managed to kill her out of mercy. Ben was crying out, "No! No! No! No, 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 why? Lizzie put a hand on his shoulder. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better, but she was insisting. That poor girl. I could have helped her. Why is it that you torment me? I'm sorry. I was angry at you before, but I don't feel any angry anymore. You were only trying to help her. She told me everything that you did. I understand. You were hurt yourself. So was I. I didn't have a really easy life in high school. Worst, I was attacked, drugged, and violated, and I was so angry, and now I moved to college thinking I would start off better, but now I became like this. But you know what the best thing about this? I managed to help people. I was never helped, so I decided to help others. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, right? Are you trying to give me mercy? Maybe I am, Lizzie said. Maybe it's something that you would know as forgiveness, but I don't know if you ever heard such a thing. I did, but I don't know if I want to be forgiven. Well, now's your chance to start, Lizzie said. Before Ben could take her hand, all of a sudden he was struck by an electric shock that sent him paralyzed to the floor. He wasn't permanently paralyzed, but he couldn't move for a moment. As he gasped out, Taylor, Sylver, and of course Isabel came to him. Sylver said, "Ben." That's when they heard an overly cheery voice. "Whoopsie! Oh dear, it seems I must have really hurt him that badly." "Well, it's been nice knowing you, friend." "I'll see you in hell." Monty said as he left. Taylor managed to help his friend up. Ben managed to move, but he was too weak to walk. So they helped him, and he rested somewhere on the cot. The MPD was still playing as he watched to see that Barrera was facing off against Monty, who became a godlike monster. What happens next would be shocking. Thank you so much for listening and watching. See you next time.